Charlotte and I are discussing what we're gonna do further because this is kind of like a fall bookish kind of vlog. We said we were gonna go
thrift book shopping!
We are in the bookstore because my son desperately wanted to come here. Have that one. And they also have this one on my TBR. I thrifted this one. Ooh, it's just something different, I feel.
Yeah.
A lot of the tropes that I tend to read, like even the romance tropes from enemies to lovers, they get old and repetitive for me.
You really like realistic situations.
Yes.
And a pregnancy trope, that's a realistic situation that you have yet to read.
Yes.
You know?
Hey guys, we're at the farm. It's farm day for us.
Okay.
The first store we went to Talise today, and we actually each got a book. Hey Bookworms! It's Mom here, aka Sarah.
And Char.
And today we're going
thrift book shopping!
We're going thrift book shopping, like Charlotte said. It's been, you guys know that we haven't been going a lot because I've been explaining about this problem that we've been having since we've been going. When we first started thrift book shopping, we were finding so many new books or trendy books that were there, or just books that were on our TBR, and now we have a hard time finding books.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because like we're more selective now of the things that we choose, or even just like we haven't seen a whole lot of even popular books, new books that we were seeing before.
Yeah, we just haven't been seeing a lot, and what's been there, a lot of them are just like not in great condition, so I don't know what happened since we have gone. But we're gonna be taking you guys along today, and we're gonna go see what there is to see. For us lately, at least for me specifically, I have a ton of books, so when I do go thrift book shopping, I'm generally like very selective. I'm not about like picking up just like random books that are not on my TBR, things that I've thought about. So that's how it is for me when I'm there. It's got to be something that was kind of like on my radar a little bit, but like we've been saying, those are the things that are often harder to find there. So we're going to take you guys along and show you guys what we see. Even if we don't get anything, we're going to take you guys along to kind of show and share with you what we've been seeing in the thrift shops, what we found in our thrift shop. And I'm not sure if we're going to get to go to multiple today or just one. We'll see as we go along. So it's always fun too when we read the comment section. Sometimes you guys see books that we didn't see, that we kind of skipped over. You guys are like, you just passed this one. Sometimes we actually have that one on our, we already have it on our TBR, have it on our shelf, and other times we just pass it by. Sometimes we also just miss it. So it can be a combination of all the things, or we just weren't interested in the moment. Remember, when we get these books, they have to fit somewhere.
They really do. Like a lot of time.
Our shelf is busted.
Yeah, it really is. Honestly, Mom has books on the floor right now because she has no space. She's gonna have to start like double stacking.
She did not.
We'll show you guys a tour soon enough of our bookshelves, because Mom's is all the way stuffed. She's already layered. She's layered a lot of the bookshelves like all the way to the back.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're going deep into
Are we going there? We're going there. Wow.
And yeah, really, honestly, we just need more space, and so that's also why we're very selective of the books we choose. A lot of times, I will just look at a book and I'll be like, okay, I'm probably going to read that on ebook instead of buying it physically because I don't need it physically. So I know or already think that's going to be like some sort of 3-star. Right? Because you can exactly, you can gauge. So anyways, we're gonna stop talking and we're gonna go take you guys out as per usual, and let's see what we can find. Let's go. Oh, look, they're bringing in books that I've never seen in here. Oh, I love this book, Eleanor Oliphant. Guys, read this one if you haven't. Check it out. I want to read this one soon. Just read this one and it was really good. Have this on my TBR and this one as well. Oh, Charlotte, this one is set to be really good. First Lie Wins. There's everywhere. Like this one trending so much, honestly.
Right?
Like when did we read this one?
Yeah, they said that one was good.
Thriller.
Or that other one by Riley Sager.
Is this? Oh, is this Ashley Olsen? Actually,
Yeah.
I haven't heard any of her other works.
No, right? No.
But it's got really good reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Really good reviews.
Yeah. You guys, so we have not ended up at the thrift shop yet, but don't be alarmed. We will get there, whether it's today or another day, but it will be in this vlog nonetheless. We are in the bookstore because my son desperately wanted to come here, and also because we went and picked up groceries and we have to get them in the freezer sooner than later.
Yeah.
Unexpected change of events. But we're in the bookshop real quick. Oh, next year in November. Oh, look. Don't you have this one?
I have that one. I have this pretty. This version.
It is so pretty. The girl's really pretty. I like her hair.
I'm so excited to read this one. I'm so excited to read this one.
Oh, I have that one. So many good books. And I also have this one on my TBR. I thrifted this one in like mint condition. So while we haven't wound up at the actual thrift shop, I'm in what I call the thrifty section inside Indigo. This is a section where they have their discounted books and their prices are always amazing. So I'm gonna look to see what I can find in here. Any books that I've been looking for, or that's just kind of been on my radar for a discounted price. Good Company. I haven't heard of this one. Same author of The Nest, huh? I already picked up these two when they had these on sale, so these ones have been over here for a while. They also have American Dirt, $8, guys. This is like the same price as the thrift shops. And then they have a lot of cute little ones up here. Love and Line. Oh boy. Look at that. They have spoiler alert. The girls bought this one for my birthday. $6. That is crazy. $6. I love that they have a lot of these little books. These are like classics and they're like, but 3 for $10. So let's do the math. Basically like $3.33, something along the lines. That's crazy. They finally have more copies of this.
Ooh, did the price go down?
I've never seen it. Look, Unforgettable. What? Unorthodox Love. They have all these ones.
Right? Oh, look at these. Look, these ones. These are the newer ones.
Yeah. Butcher and Blackbird.
And then the new one's coming out, the third one.
Yo, where did Kennedy Ryan go?
Kennedy Ryan? Look, cause these ones.
Oh, she's right there. Hello? Kennedy Ryan. Medium, please. She's right here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be coming this call.
We have to go there. We have to go there.
Oh, you saw the picture? You have that one? Hey Bookworms!
Ayo!
It's Mom, aka Sarah,
And Char.
and we may or may not have started this video. Anyways, I'm looking a little bit like, I don't know, I feel like it's a little dark, but my hair is a hot mess, so we're not going to talk about that. I'm currently perusing around my bookshelf on the upstairs because I've been in a reading slump, just a really bad reading slump.
Yeah, I haven't seen you, like, you've been reading at times, but it's like, it's hard for you to get through each page. Yeah, I understand that.
I've been barely picking up stuff, like barely picking up books. I'm not gonna mention that. Like, I feel like summer's past, I really shouldn't be mentioning this book anymore. It's just been in the back burner on a hiatus somewhere. And then
this is another one that Mom is currently reading.
Apples Never Fall by Leanne Moriarty. Oh my, let me correct this author's name because I think the last time I called her Lane Moriarty, my eyes were seeing A-I as opposed to I-A-N-E. Yeah. So about that life. Anyways, like, I'm sitting here and Charlotte and I are discussing what we're gonna do further because this is kind of like probably like a fall bookish kind of vlog, because whatever we're reading now is gonna be fall related, but it might also incorporate some footage that we've also had from the past, because I think last weekend we tripped up ourselves. We said we were gonna go book thrifting, which in all reality we really were gonna go, but then we ended up going grocery shopping together as a family, and we picked up groceries and had to drop them off, and it just kind of put a big wedge in our thrifting trip. So we didn't end up going to that. So I might still show you the footage for that, even though it didn't happen, because I'm pretty sure we wound up at Indigo, which is a bookstore, and I went to shop the bargain section, which in itself I would say is still book thrifting. You know why? The prices there are crazy.
They are amazing, honestly. Some of them are even better than that thrift store.
Yeah, because it's the same. It's the same.
It's like the same. Yeah.
The books
are in like mint condition.
Mint condition.
So it's amazing, honestly. So we'll insert that footage, and also hopefully somewhere in this vlog we can add some footage of us going to a thrift store, because we really do want to check out some of the books there, because we haven't actually been to a thrift store in a while. Yeah,
we haven't. It'll be nice to go. I just have a ton of books though. Like, I'm over here. I'm gonna show you guys the little mini shelf that I put together. Charlotte and I basically have this shelf upstairs. This is our shelf in our living room, and it has a bunch of different things on there. We'll give you a little tour right now. I'll give you a little tour. Our section.
This is my. I really actually like this section. I think it's the plant here.
You want to film it and you can show it? Go ahead.
Oh sure, yeah.
Go ahead.
My hands look nasty. I should have grabbed some moisturizer stuff. Okay. So this is my section.
So yeah, Char's showing us her section.
I really like it because I have the plant.
Yeah.
I love the plant here. So,
and it features all these books that we just showed you guys in our book haul. What's this one, Charlotte? What's this one?
This one?
Yeah.
This is We Hunt the Flame.
Which you picked up again?
No, I didn't pick it up again, actually. So my older sister, I've been telling her to read it, and she says, I'm going to read it. And she's read like, what, 20 pages so far? She keeps bringing it down and leaving it on the table, and I'm very picky about the books that I'm passionate about. I don't want them to get ruined at all.
Okay.
And if it's sitting on the table, something's gonna happen to it. So I put it up here for safety reasons.
Yeah, that's true. You guys, don't be alarmed if you're seeing like little things like this in the background. My kids have a section in the house where they drive around, so that's why it's there.
The house is a track.
It's a race car track.
Literally. But yeah, so this one I just tuck up here for her for when she decides to pick it up.
Oh, okay. And then
nice having it nearby.
That's true.
It's just so funny. I think we've mentioned it a couple times how all the YA books look so dark.
Yeah.
Like just the theme.
It just looks very like the theme for October.
Yeah. Exactly. So these are all of our fall reads. Yeah. So if you guys haven't watched our fall TBR video, you guys should, because it was really fun. Yeah. So I'm gonna be the first to let you know, don't be alarmed. There's certain parts on our shelf that is so, like, it was put together, as you can see, it's not bad. But because it's in the living room, certain parts become like the spillover, like nail polish. Why is there nail polish here? When we bring them down and we're doing our nails and stuff in the living room, then they ended up just getting tucked here, because sometimes, you know, as girls, our house is filled with a lot of girls. There's 5 girls and 2 boys. Anyways, my daughter came over. She's like, there are 3 boys. We're not talking about the rabbit. No.
And we're not counting our dog is a girl too, but you know, we're talking about humans here. Thank you.
Yeah.
But because there's so many of us, sometimes we have this idea that we're gonna like quickly touch up our nails and stuff like that, and just having it accessible down here, it's not smart. They should get put back upstairs, so disregard that, right? And then on here sometimes, wow, what is this? Let's
empty.
See. Don't say it's empty, because then I won't know where it is. Okay.
Oh, no, okay.
My Invisaligns are in here. They're like my retainer, because I've had braces. I technically should have them, because I can feel my teeth shifting. But no, they're just on the shelf with my books. And the reason why they're here is because it makes me feel like I would remember it. I don't know. I don't know why.
Out of sight, out of mind. So we have to have it in sight.
I think I put it here because I'm thinking I will remember to put it on during the day, as opposed to just putting it in the bathroom where I'd only put it on at night. The whole point was to kind of remind myself to wear it during the day, but it really hasn't been working.
Yeah.
Okay, so beginning over here, we have this cute little bear that I got for my birthday. It kind of came with flowers and stuff, and then there's the pile of the picture of Dorian Gray, because we said we're going to start reading this. 3 of us are going to read this, actually maybe 4, because your older sister has a copy too.
She does, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then there's this section, honestly, I have a Kindle case here, as well as my Kindle Click page turner, which I've still yet to open. It's just been up here. I got this shelf that I really have to kind of move. It's just that I just felt like I might read some of these. This is not my fall reads. I'm going to show you my fall reads. It is up here, minus the bookmarks. I should put this in the container up here. I think it would be nice.
That would look really cute. Maybe like a mug?
Yeah, like a mug of some kind.
Yeah.
Oh, like a fall themed one.
Yeah, exactly. A fall mug, and just like put it there with the bookmarks.
Yeah, that would be cute. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to pretend that this, you know, nail polish and stuff isn't there, but then we have this cute little thankful, grateful, and blessed sign. As you can see, we're really into this theme because we just bought mugs that had basically something similar.
Exactly.
It's so cute. And then on this little section here, this is kind of like the section of the house. We have the wild robot, and this is being read to my 6-year-old. My husband's reading this to my 6-year-old, and then we have the wild robot escapes. So like I said before, our family, we're all big readers. So yeah, like everyone reads, and there's always books for kind of like everyone around somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what that's about. So there's that one that my husband got. I think he's going to be reading that first before my kids. And then there's this one as well. It's called Thinking Fast and Slow. I think it's supposed to be about like is it like how one learns?
I think so.
Yeah, something along the lines. And then this is his favorite book. Tell everyone how passionate he is about this book. Let us know if you've ever read this book. It's called The Power of One by Bryce Courtney.
The amount of times he's asked to read this book out loud to us.
Want to give us like a summary? So it's about this guy who grew up. He grew up in South Africa, and he's like
a boxing champion.
Right?
Yeah. So I think he's like been like bullied like through all of his life, but then it's like how he comes out on top or something.
But apparently he overcomes like everything and becomes like this. Remember? Because that's what we were thinking. We're like, oh my gosh, it's so far-fetched. Like he has no down.
Exactly.
His story has no.
It's just like every single thing, it doesn't affect him. Like somehow he was just like, oh, I do this. And then like it's just a very unrealistic feeling. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, he becomes the boxing champion.
Look at Desi. She's like hopping down the stairs. But she's so smart. She's so funny. She does it in such a sneaky way. She's just.
What was she doing upstairs?
Probably visiting Gabrielle.
Here, well, she'll come to the video.
Were you sneaking? You were sneaking, you little sneaker. What was that?
That was her. That was nothing. Stop. Don't.
I don't believe you.
Stop. That was Desi. Stop. No, it was her.
Her dog just tooted on camera, and it didn't sound like, it wasn't just like a toot, it was like toot, toot, toot,
I was literally just wondering, like, what made that sound? Desi?
Desi, is that you? I don't know. Anyways, my husband absolutely loves this book, and he's trying to get us all to read it at various times.
Yeah.
All the time.
Multiple times.
Along with the one that we started as well. What's it called again?
I can't remember.
By his favorite Martin. Is that like, is that George Martin?
No. Oh
yeah.
Oh,
the one that you started reading by
I can't
George.
remember the title. I can't remember the title.
George R. Martin.
I'll insert it here because I remember
what it looks like. Yeah.
Jinx.
Okay, guys, and then so on here we also have my favorite. This is Anne of Green Gables. This is my absolute favorite series and books. I literally have like, how many copies do I have of this book?
We have like at least 5 copies.
Yeah, I've had this for like a decade, and clearly it gets watched. I think it gets watched yearly, so that's why it's up here, because it just has a special place. Comment down below if you've ever watched Anne of Green Gables. Like, if you haven't, you're missing out, because it is, I remember when I first like introduced the girls to it.
We loved it, honestly. It's just so funny. And we've had
wholesome,
that for years.
wholesome.
Yes, very.
Yeah, so.
And I think we were in the midst of watching it now, but we need to finish it.
Yeah, and it never gets old, because every time you watch it, it's just like, it's just like tugs on your heartstring, and it's
like very like homey almost.
Yeah.
Kinda, too.
And we love all the characters.
I love just the series to also watch the characters grow, because this takes place over how many years? Like a couple years, right?
Exactly.
So you get to see as she develops romance as well.
Exactly. As she progresses from being like an orphan child to being like a grown adult
in
society and educated and all these different things.
Exactly.
So it's really cool. Remember, it's in the form of a book first if you guys haven't. I feel like probably everyone has heard of Anne of Green Gables.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, up on this top shelf, I just basically have a lot of devotional stuff. It's more like uninvited. I don't know if I can show it to you guys. Yeah, we'll bring it down and show you a couple of what's in here. So yeah, I have basically books like this, like basically prayer type books and books for like Bible stuff. My husband and I did this book, and we also went to like a couples devotion and like a couples Bible study and went through this. That was kind of cool. And then yeah, just have like a bunch. This right here, guys, I found this book at a garage sale, and it is like one of the best books I've ever came across. Honestly, hands down, probably the best book I've come across for like family devotions. There was another blue one that I had, but I loaned it out, and I have never seen it again since I loaned it out. And I'm probably gonna have to replace it. I think I've seen it on Amazon, but it's like 40 bucks. So I probably will get it again, because it is a really good book. So yeah, those are the types of things that are in there. I do like to read on lots and lots of different things, including decluttering. I should have this one out, because I'm trying to do this right now.
It's so funny how it's like decluttering. We have a couple books on decluttering.
Right?
Like, it's just so fun.
And then I have this one, Uninvited. Living loved when you feel less than, left out, and lonely. This is a book that my girlfriend and I were going to do. So yeah, just giving you guys a quick glimpse of different things that I do read. Yeah, so that gives you guys a quick little glimpse of different things that you don't generally see on the channel, that outside of like, you know, specific books that
like
we
fiction,
read. Yeah, a fiction and stuff like that. And then coming down here, we have a plant and this cute little whale, and it's very heavy. It's like a paperweight. And then we have some Bible studies as well as like just a couple little books. I think these are some like books, like daily logs, nutrition logs, and exercise journals. Really like those. This is what it looks like, and I'll give you a quick glimpse of the inside. And the inside looks like this. You basically write your feelings, what you eat, and how active you were, how much water you drink, and your sleep. You just kind of track different things that helps you to keep focus. I will put a link in the description box to this if you guys are curious and you want to see it or check it out. Okay guys, just going back up at the top, we have a plant, and we have these Christmas houses that I just never took down. And then right down below is where I've decided to put my fall TBR, the books that I plan on reading this fall. So long mission just to get here. These are the ones that I took out and said I want to read. So if you guys once again want to see what it looks like or what each of these books are, definitely check out the TBR vlog. But I'm definitely debating on taking this one out and starting with this right now. because I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I feel like it's gonna give like some of what I'm looking for. Charlotte agrees with me.
I said I think you should pick that one up.
Yeah.
Because you're just gonna fly through it. It's gonna be so fast. That's what you've been anticipating for so long as well. Like ever since we started this channel and we've been thrifting, you were like, I want to find this one in the thrift store. We found it, and you're like, I really, really want to read this one, and it's here. Yeah. Right. So I really think you should start that one.
Yeah, and just I've heard so many good things about it. Like it's just like twisty turny. Sometimes I feel like you need one of those fast-paced books just to help you.
Oh, definitely.
Pick up, because some books like it's not like they're not good, but they're just not. They don't like
start off. Yeah, it's just it's hard to get through. It's like being on an escalator and stairs. It's like some books are like stairs and you have to walk through, and some books are like escalators and you just ride them. Yeah. So I feel like this would be the escalator for you if you picked it up.
That's what I'm thinking too. So I am gonna start The Couple Next Door. It's just I always have a hard time juggling books. I think that's where I talked about it in the last vlog a little. Yeah. Just juggling it and just like knowing where to pick up. But I think if I can read something fast paced, I think it will just help me get out of the reading slump I'm currently in.
Change of scenery. Okay. I just want to touch base quickly on what I have been reading. I think you guys saw this, I don't know for sure, but I'm currently reading All In, and it is the 3rd book in the Natural series. If you guys watched, again, our fall TBR, I have the 4th book because I want to finish the whole series. And I was saying how easy these books are to get through. I'm like, it's so easy. I'm going to read that one in like 3 days because it's actually like a pretty thick book, but I wasn't afraid of getting through it because it's just so easy to get through them. But I just don't have any desire to really like pick it up right now. It's kind of just there, and when I do pick it up, I'm able to get through it fast.
I like the print. I like the print. I like the style of the print.
It's so easy to read like that. Yeah. It's so clear. It's not tiny or anything.
Like the format.
The format.
Yeah, can you see it? Go ahead. Yeah, the format is really cute. I think sometimes, I personally think sometimes that happens, like especially when you're, like if you're, say you're a series person. I'm curious to know if you guys are series people. All our animals. The rabbit and the dog are playing right now. Anyways, to me, I'm a series person and I do like series, but I still find that though I'm a series person, as I'm reading, sometimes you get bored of just reading the same thing over and over again. I feel like the break is sometimes needed to just kind of break it up.
Exactly. I totally understand that because I think it's supposed to be like a thriller, right? Like Criminal Minds thriller, but I don't find it very thrilling. These books are full of like serial killers, and I just still don't find it very thrilling, I guess. I mean, that sounds kind of weird to say, but yeah. They've all been kind of 4 stars so far. This is feeling like it's a 4-star because it's good. It's really good. It's just not hitting 5-star mark. Yeah. But again, I have not had any desire to pick this up. I've just been looking at my fall TBR because I really, really want to pick up A Tempest of Tea.
So Charlotte's been talking to me about this, A Tempest of Tea, which she really likes, but you're talking about what, the new?
Oh yeah,
the new book.
So I just saw a post by Hafsas Faisal, the author, and it was talking about the 2nd book, and I didn't realize that there was going to be a 2nd book.
Me neither.
Wow, so it makes me want to pick this up all the more. That way I can get on the hype of wanting to get the 2nd book and the release date and stuff, right?
I guess this is why some people also steer away from having too many books, because I feel like when you have too many books, sometimes it can be overwhelming to choose what to read. Yeah. And I feel like that can be it too. But I don't know. I love, as much as it can be that, like I feel like that can never be a problem for me. I'm like, I love having the problem of having too many books.
Exactly. I think I would rather just like stare longingly at my bookshelf than stare longingly at a bookstore's bookshelf. Yeah. If that makes sense. Because it's like, oh, I have these books already and I just really want to read them and I have them available. Meanwhile, instead of like looking and, you know, like being like, oh, I wish I had that book kind of. Like, I feel like that sounds kind of selfish or greedy. But I just really like having choice, you know?
Yeah, the choice is, I think the choice is always nice.
Exactly. Yeah. It is really nice. Just being able to have the availability of a book. Yeah. You know, at your hand.
So for me, one book that I look forward to actually kind of, hi Pumpkin. Oh, someone just woke up from a nap. One book that I look forward to reading is this one. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's this one. It's called The Temporary Roomie by Sarah Adams. Now, I do have another Sarah Adams book, but I haven't actually read her yet. So I'm curious to know how many of you guys have actually read her. She's still new to me, but I know she's the one that wrote, what is it? With the guy with the sleeve. When in Rome.
When in Rome, and I can't remember I always forget this one.
Yeah, I have a bunch by her that I do want to read. This one sounded interesting because the cover of the girl, she's pregnant. I'm like, how does she get it? Who is she pregnant by? I'm just confused. I'm intrigued because it's just different. I've been really wanting to read pregnancy tropes. I don't know why. So it's just, I just want to know. It's just something different, I feel.
Yeah.
A lot of the tropes that I tend to read, like a lot of like even the romance tropes from enemies to lovers, they get old and repetitive for me, whereas in like, because it's always like,
I think that, again, it's your thing. You really like realistic situations.
Yes.
And a pregnancy trope, that's a realistic situation that you have yet to read.
Yes.
You know, so it's like, ooh, you kind of want to like grasp at that and see just how it turns out, how it works out, the dynamic.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Oh my gosh. So that's one that I want to read, and then I saw a couple others.
Ooh. Those are all Sarah Adams?
Which ones? Yeah, these are all Sarah Adams.
She's written so many.
She has written a lot. There's the rule book. I still have heard good things about the rule book. Yeah. Or I have heard reviews about the rule book when it first came out, and people said it was good, but we've learned to kind of just watch the hype, hear the hype, and check it out later.
Exactly.
Because when you check it out a little bit later, that's when like a lot of the realistic comments come in versus like the hype comments that are there at the beginning. So many books start off that way, and guys, our rabbit is doing it the most every time we film. But that's when a lot of the you know, those type of comments come out at the beginning, and if you feed off of it, you could be disappointed, kind of like Beach Read is for me. And I was pleasantly surprised to hear some of you guys say that you DNF'd it, because it makes me feel like I'm not going crazy. Like, I'm literally one of the only people that's like, I'm not feeling this book. Meanwhile, everyone, including those that have similar book tastes that I do, have been loving it and have been saying nothing but positive things. And I'm like, I'm like, am I crazy? Like, what is in this book that I'm not, that they see, or that I don't see? But mind you, I haven't finished it yet, and so I know that a book is capable of making a grand turn, and that alone can pull on your heartstrings. But I personally still feel like even if it does, at its highest point, I can't say I'm gonna still give it like a 5 or a 4. Yeah. Because let's be real, like, what about the first half? That was where I was dragging my feet. You know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't a continuous flow. Throughout
the whole book. Or it wasn't consistent, like the hype wasn't consistent throughout the whole book, right?
Yeah, and it's not to say you can't say you love it or you really enjoyed it at the end, because you can, but it's just that the hype wasn't consistent throughout at the very beginning. Sorry if you guys see me looking away. I'm actually we're filming right in front of a window, so much is happening. People will be walking by, and kids will be riding their bikes and all this stuff, and it's like really hard to not be glimpsing out there. So that's why you guys will see my eyes travel back and forth. Yeah, but I think I look forward to that one by Sarah Adams. I did just realize that the rule book is there too. That's like, I don't know if it's so much looking forward to, but it's definitely on the TBR for later. But I'm also curious. I am curious. I like to, at the end of these videos, we like to throw in a little Q&A for you guys, for you to share something, and I'm curious to know what you guys are looking forward to. I'm looking forward to this book by Sarah Adams. You're looking forward to the second book of Tempest of Tea. I think that one's called A Steeping of Blood. Yeah. So we're curious to know what you guys are looking forward to, like, reading. Whether it's like looking forward to like a new book release, or looking forward to just like reading something that you've had on your TBR for a long time. What are you looking forward to the most for fall? We're also gonna visit a pumpkin patch tomorrow, which is really fun. So we might throw in a little snippet of it here for you guys, just to kind of take a glimpse. But if you want to really see our full vlog, check out our family vlog channel. We're called the Zebra Tribe Fam, and we will be posting a lot of the vlog at the pumpkin patch over there. So, but we'll insert a little bit here for you guys so you guys can see, and then we'll see whatever else pops up in this vlog, because it is a little bit random, but it's, you know, fun fall style bookish video. So hope you guys are enjoying it.
Exactly.
5 minutes later.
Oh, we also totally forgot to show you what we're going to be reading for fall with our tandem read with myself, Charlotte, and her sister.
So we're going to be picking up The Picture of Dorian Gray.
This is mine, I claimed it.
Okay, well this is my...
By Oscar Wilde.
Yeah. I love like these little classics, they're so cute. Honestly, this looks like a very thin book. The writing isn't too small, so I think we're gonna be able to get through it pretty fast.
And it's clearly reproduced because I'm sure there's a bazillion different covers.
Yeah.
But every year they reproduce these classics. So this is a cover that I actually really like. I did see other covers, remember?
Yeah.
When I saw it and I said I wanted to read that book, the one that I saw was not this.
No.
These covers are actually really good because they were like 3 for $10, so that was really good.
Exactly. That's honestly a great deal because you're getting a book for like $3.
Brand new book.
Yeah.
For $3.33.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're so excited to pick this up, and we'll just see how it goes. Cause
Yeah.
I think this adds to some sort of like thriller or at least some sort of effect because I know something eerie happens with the picture, right?
Oh.
Like I think the way like his inside is reflected because he's so like vain.
Yeah.
Is reflected onto the portrait.
This is an assumption because we have not read this. We don't
read
know
it at all, so these are not spoilers.
Yeah, we don't know. But
I'm pretty sure this is on. Look, so yes, this is on the back.
It says
suddenly scared of growing old and ugly, Dorian makes the fateful wish that the painted image should age rather than himself. So again, something eerie is happening with the painting. So
we're gonna start reading this tonight. It's very short. I think it's under 100 pages. No, never mind.
It's
what?
220
It's
pages.
220 pages. Doesn't even look like it. Oh my gosh. What?
It's
okay.
compact. It's compact in here.
Oh, okay. So we'll see how far. We're gonna see how far we get with this reading, but I'm gonna be reading this alongside The Couple Next Door. These are gonna be my 2 reads, and we'll see how and when I pick up the other one. We're going to the apple orchard, like I said, tomorrow, so I would like to carry apples never fall. I might read a little bit in the car and take some pictures for fall, but I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get in that reading because I really just want to kind of focus on these 2 books. Just sound like something that just needs to happen, you know?
Exactly.
Needs to kickstart my fall read rather than have me in this slump that I just feel stuck in and I'm not getting out of anytime soon.
The reading slumps are like quicksand. If you don't get out fast, it's so hard
Drags
to like
you down.
Swim back up. Yeah.
Not to mention, I was also watching Love is Blind last night when I couldn't sleep. So I'm like in the midst of like being absorbed. I watched part one a while back because they only had released a part of it, and then there's the other part that you had to wait for. And so I finally got caught up, and yeah, I'm just like, okay, like now that that's done, what's there? What else is there to do? And I need to get back in my reading. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
So I feel like we should set a goal for where we should be and then like get back to you guys.
We're gonna have to set it together with everyone. So you'll see that clip when we are with your sister and we'll all choose together.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
What do you guys, are we picking?
Hey guys, we're at the farm. It's farm day for us. We're going to be doing some apple picking. Oh, what are those ones?
There's some nice Honey Crisp.
Oh, those look good.
This one looks my favorite so far.
We're at the farm. We're actually here with our friends. The little kids are over here. Xavier and the girls and their friends. And everybody's just picking apples everywhere.
Where's Xavier going? Daddy. This is a video, just so you know.
Oh, snap!
Oh. Mom, you look so fall with your backpack too. Wait, hold on. Go like a little bit further. That way we can have like a... Okay. Hey guys. Okay, so it's been a number of days since the last footage that you guys saw of us. We left off saying that we were going to be reading The Picture of Dorian Gray.
That never happened.
It's so sad. We did not get into that book at all. But we also said that we were going to the pumpkin patch, and you guys saw some footage of that. That was so fun.
Yeah.
We got lots of apples. We got some pumpkins that we still want to carve.
Yeah, we took the little pumpkin patch, and that was really cool. And then we left off where? In the thrift shop?
In the thrift shops. And we actually came out empty-handed those times as well. We didn't find a whole lot. There were actually a couple book talk books there, like the Ellen Hildebrand, Sally Rooney.
Oh yeah, we rolled up at this thrift shop, and you guys have known we've been sharing more and more just like about our disappointments as of late at the thrift shops. But then the one day when we rolled up and I was like, I really don't feel like going in, Charlotte went in and she found a whole ton of stuff. But I think the ones that you saw that were in good condition were books that I already owned.
Yeah. And
then you also saw a few that were kind of like, yeah, if they were kind of ruined. The conditions were just a little bit too rough, and I didn't really want that. So
exactly.
Did you end up finding anything for yourself?
No.
No.
No. The YA section is either it's like packed, or it's like just things that nobody really wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't find a whole lot.
So that's why today we went to church, and then after church we decided to go by one of our local thrift shops. This is actually the one that you went to last time.
Yeah.
I'm always apprehensive, guys. There's just like a lot of options for me, I guess, of like where I can find books, and unless it's like something that just came out, like something that I'm really hunting down, I'm like, I must have that now. There's just so many options, and I already have so many books, so I can be so selective. That being said, we still went in. I went in with her today. The first store we went to Talise today, and we actually each got a book from there.
Yes,
well,
actually,
that one's for your sister.
This one's for my sister,
yeah.
But I will probably be reading this too, because it looks interesting.
Yeah, so we both can show up our book that we got. We both got a book. Mine is The Family Across the Street. I've actually seen this one a few times, and I just never got it. So we thought this was a good buy. At Talise, I do like the pricing there. It's $3.39 for this book, whereas in like at Value Village, it's usually $5.99 or $6.99. Exactly. And it only really works out when you go in there and you're finding a lot, because then you can use your 20% off coupon and get like a chunk of change off. Yeah. When you're buying just the one book for $6.99, the 20% off isn't going very far.
No, it's not at all. And there's like the buy 4 books, get the 5th free, but you have to find 5 books.
Yeah.
So
exactly. So anyways, at Talise, this was $3.39, which was a good price. And as you can see, this one's in pretty good condition. As to the rating, I'm not sure the rating of this one. I don't think I reviewed it.
Oh, what's that thing at the front there? First page.
Ew.
I'm gonna cut that off. It's okay.
Charlotte.
I didn't.
Ew.
What is that?
Brother, ew.
Okay, ew. Okay, we'll sanitize it. Anyways.
I can't.
Yeah, I picked up that one. What'd you get?
This one is As If on Cue, and my older sister, she saw this one and she was really familiar with it. And I think it's about like these 2 theater kids having to work together. Enemies to lovers. And that's literally all I know about this book, but the cover is so cute. The cover is cute, but the synopsis on the back is kind of weird. I tried reading it, I was like, what? It's like, okay, let me read it. Okay. What is happening? It used to be so clear. Reed's always in my space, finding ways to compete, sharing things with my dad. I probably never will. Reed pranks me, I prank back. Reed challenges me, I challenge back. Problem solving with Reed is weird, since Reed has always been the problem. It throws our entire trajectory out of orbit. Everything is confusing, and I can't put us in a box right now. And it's the worst, because who was Reed Callahan to me if he's not my problem? Okay. The one part that threw me off was sharing things with my dad. I probably never will. He's friends with your dad? Okay.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
no context behind it.
Yeah, and really read every time. Like, it was just like, okay, that's enough. Like, yeah. Next. So then we stopped by a second thrift shop, and I didn't find anything there. There was a book that I actually almost got. I had some clips that we'll insert as well. They did have a few things, but they were all books I already owned. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. This was also the thrift shop that had like all these books. There's so many copies of the same books like stacked together.
Like someone went there and they were organizing. They were like, oh, here, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny to see.
Yeah. Oh, it is, yo. That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
A good one for us to read together. Of course, Girl on the Train. Got different cover. The Busybody. Is this one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
But I found 2 books in here. First one that I saw was A Torch Against the Night, and this is the second book in the Ember in the Ashes series, I believe. Very, very fun. I don't know if they make these covers anymore. They have a whole brand new set of covers, but I really like these ones as well.
That's pretty cool.
That was a nice find. Did not expect that.
Yeah, and it's in really good condition.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the next one I found.
It's very random. It's kind of funny because I remember owning a copy or seeing the same copy back in like high school.
Yeah.
So it's like books that I think in my high school years I was probably running from. Charlotte picked it up today. Yay.
I picked up Hamlet. And that's because right now in English I'm doing Macbeth. And it's so fun. I love it. It's really, really fun. And so I just picked this up because I feel like Shakespeare's writing is just like, it's very interesting because you have to like search for the humor inside his text, and you can find it, but you just have to look. And
it's, yeah, exactly. It's more like about appreciation. You guys have learned to appreciate things more, I think, because like you also come from a family of big readers.
Yeah.
Growing up, I didn't exactly have that, so like even reading in itself was probably more of a challenge and a task for me back then.
Yeah.
And having to read Shakespeare, oh my gosh. Yeah. So anyways, now I would say like towards the end of high school I really started liking Shakespeare. Had you guys watched Taming of the Shrew? I've read Taming of the Shrew. We've read, obviously everyone did Romeo and Juliet, and I did one, it's called Dear Desdemona, but I think that may have been a rendition from Romeo and Juliet. I can't remember, but I did that one in university.
Yeah.
So like I've read a couple of his, I just can't think off the top of my head right now, but not a ton, and so that would be an interesting one.
Right, I was saying that whoever had this book, they must have liked it because the book is in good condition.
Yeah.
They weren't throwing it up on the floor, you know.
And the organization of it, the layout of this one is actually really fun to read.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let us know if you guys are a fan of like Shakespeare. I'm curious to know. It's interesting to want to share with you some of the other reads, you know, the other things that we read. This is more of a play as opposed to like a traditional book, romance, yeah, right? So let us know if you guys have read any, or what is your favorite Shakespearean play?
Exactly.
Shakespearean play? I don't know. Then we stopped by this is more like the bookstore, and I ran in real quick and I was pleasantly surprised because I did see quite a few books there, many of which I've owned already, and then I found Tom Lake. This one's been on our list for a long time. The difference with the pricing from the traditional bookstore and the thrift store is definitely different. This one was $12, but the copy is in mint condition. You know I've been wanting to get this one for a while, and I've just been debating back and forth, and I got it. It's in good condition. There's little scuffs and stuff.
It has the edges that you like as well.
Yes, exactly. So I'm so excited. And then I also found another Ellen Hildebrand. At this bookstore, they actually had a whole bunch of them, but this was the best one in this copy that I didn't already have, because I have 2 of her books right now. Is it 2? I have the Nantucket, and I have the
5-Star Weekend.
5-Star Weekend. Do I have any others? I don't think I have any others.
Wait, maybe not.
Anyways, I got Golden Girl. I actually have not read anything about this one or heard anything about this one, but I just wanted to get my hands on this book in general. This was also $12. I know this, I could get this like on Book Outlet for like probably close to the same price, I guess. So this one is in mint condition for the most part, which is really good. But like I said, there were a bunch in there that I saw, and I already had them at home. I was telling Charlotte, the good thing for me is that I have so many right now. It's always cool when you're in this predicament where you have a selection of books on your roster, and then it's like you don't have to rush to go out there. And
exactly.
the new ones come in, they settle in a little bit, and then you can go and find them at your local bookstore. It's just hit or miss. Sometimes you walk in, there may be nothing. Other times you walk in and there may be everything. And it just so happens for me, when there is everything, I can't get anything because I've already bought it. So
yeah.
yeah. Oh, and then there's this other book that I wanted to just show you guys real quick. It's like not a book that I recently thrifted. We recently took a trip to Indigo because her sister's birthday just passed, and we had gotten her some books. That's not a part of this haul, it's not this one. And then I also picked up this book. It's called Dopamine Nation, and it's about finding the balance in the age of indulgence. So I picked this book up, I saw it at random in the kids section while my kids were just playing, and I was waiting for the girls that take forever. But for real, I saw it over there and I was like, this looks interesting. And I kind of started reading a little bit through it, and it's just one of those books that kind of just reminds us of just how impactful our devices are on us and on the daily, and how addicting it is, and the fact that it changes our brain chemistry and things of that kind when, you know, we're so glued to it. And it kind of teaches you, I mean, I haven't gotten to the parts where it teaches you, so I can't even get there yet. But it says that Dopamine Nation shows the secret to finding balance in combining the science of desire with the wisdom of recovery. We're living in a time of unprecedented access to high reward, high dopamine stimuli, drugs, foods, news, gambling, shopping, gaming, texting, Instagramming, YouTubing, tweeting. The increased number, variety of potency are staggering. The smartphone is the modern day hypodermic needle, delivering digital dopamine 24/7 for a wired generation. We've all become vulnerable to the compulsive overconsumption. So far, so good. I really like to learn, and I've always been concerned about like this kind of stuff, not even just for myself, but for my kids and for my younger kids. And I just wanted to kind of read something on this topic. And this book looked really good on a whole. So I just wanted to show this book to you guys if you are curious and you want to read on something different. While I enjoy reading just all the contemporary romance and the fictions and all that, I really also love reading things that I can benefit from, that I can learn from and grow from. It's important in the midst of it all that they can't just be one-dimensional. Like I love to read fiction and those types of things, but I was recently in a big reading slump, and here I am like picking up something such as this, and I think that's when my brain just kind of telling me to, like, in the midst of it all, feed your soul, do something that helps you to learn too. And I feel like this came at a good time, and this is something I'm going to learn from because I'm a mom of 5, as I'm always mentioning, and this is an area of struggle for us all, for everyone. And yeah, so I'm curious to know if you guys have seen this book, if you have read it, and just even what's your take on it, or if it's one that you're ever interested in. Yeah,
I think it's fun.
And that's pretty much it. And oh, last but not least, we said in the last video, we had said that we were gonna be reading Dorian Gray, and it just never happened because we just had so many things, like Char's in school.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to like balance that. Last week was kind of hectic. Some of the things were like due at the very end of the week, so I was working on them throughout the whole week. And so I didn't really have a whole lot of time to be reading at the very end.
Exactly. And and then coming back from the farm, we also had like a week full of like just different things. Yeah, just if you are curious, you have to check out our family vlog. I think I mentioned that. I would link it down below. I'll try to link it down below. You guys can check out our family vlog channel where I vlog and share daily life and different things like that. But there was just so much going on, and then as a homeschooling mom, I had like different activities and things going on to take the kids, and I took my hair out, and just like, yeah, so it was just a lot, and we just didn't get around to starting anything. But we're all saying that we want to start it tonight. So what's the lucky number in terms of pages?
I have a generator.
What are you thinking? Okay, let's choose.
I have a should we do the generator?
Okay, let's do the generator.
I put the range of the number between 1 and 222 because it's 222 pages. So we could literally get the number 221 and I have to read 221 pages.
That is like ridiculous. So ridiculous. But let's try it. Let's go ahead.
Generate.
Oh, close your eyes.
I saw.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
111. Can you see that? Can you guys see that?
What? I can't. Oh, it's not showing, but that's okay. This cannot be real. That's like half the book. That's like half the book.
Wait, hold on. Let's get to page 111. That means you have to read up to here. That means you have to read up to here. That's exactly just half the book.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So
can we do that?
We can try.
We'll try.
There's no guarantee. Anyways, we'll keep you guys posted on this. We also have not been posting a lot on our socials media, but back on our Instagram. So definitely want to get back in the grind of that. So yeah, it's just real life. Anyways, so thank you guys for those of you who've been showing consistent support, for showing up, for subscribing to our channel, and for enjoying and for commenting and all those things. We really appreciate you, and just for always showing love. Thank you guys so much. Our community is growing, and it's really cool to see. And yeah, thanks for being patient with us when we're not always able to just put out the videos immediately, just because we're kind of working around Char's schedule as well. But we are actively putting out videos at least once a week, so keep subscribing and keep watching and stay tuned.
Exactly. We love you guys so much.
Yeah, there you go.
Love. Again, thank you guys so much, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content, and
we'll see you in the next one. Bye y'all.